What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Not So Local Game Store. Think of us as your local game store, just completely online. We have your favorite Magic, Lorcana, and Pokemon singles, along with sealed products, and a growing Discord community where you can hang out, discuss deck ideas, and join events very, very soon. We hope to provide you the same experience as a local game store from the comfort of your couch with no awkward small talk and no commutes. We are almost to the bans for Standard, which hopefully changes the standard metagame. But before then, we did find an interesting list at the Pro Tour that did top 16. It looks very, very interesting. I think it's very fun. It actually might be top 20. It's one of those two. It got high up there to some degree. So I want to show you guys the deck. Like always, if you enjoyed, please like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends and family. Join the Discord. Tell us decks you want to play, especially after ban rotation. And comment those deck ideas as well. Well, sorry, my brain was processing. All right, let's get into the deck and see what we can do. All right, so you have seen ViVi, I would assume, in Core Steel Cutter lists all over. To be fair, there's a list that I play a lot that also has ViVi in it. We are playing a different version of ViVi that runs Agatha's Soul Cauldron and Prophetic Edict and looks to draw a bunch of cards with ViVi out, get a bunch of mana, and then just swing with, like, honestly, Thrill Seeker or ViVi and throw it at someone's face. But also, you could, like, swing with Mako, but I forgot the Thrill Seeker's in this list. Thrill Seeker has backup 2, and you pay 1 to sacrifice a creature that deals damage equals its power to any target. So you can get a ViVi up to, like, 10, 11, get opponent low, and then throw a ViVi at him. It's kind of interesting. So we're going to get into some games, see what goes on, see what's happening. I hope we can win. We're playing Soul Cauldron, which is only real, addition besides stuff you're already used to. That is exile target card from graveyard. When a creature card is exiled, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Again, all looking to build up a ViVi, get a bunch of lands, draw some cards. Sorry, get a bunch of counters, draw some cards, and then throw it at somebody's face. So let's get into some games and see if we can throw a wizard at people. Alright, game 1, no ViVi, but a lot of other good starting spells. I'm not upset about this. We can go Mako into FOMO, probably ditching our one of Spell Pierce, and then, maybe maybe it's Mako Prof Edict, then FOMO. Try to get more counters. I think I'm okay with that. We'll see. So, sorry. The standard format's making me extra sleepy. I think we just Prof Edict here. We hit the Abrade. Let's throw a Prof Edict out there, draw a mountain, make our Mako a 2/2, swing with our 2/2. Mystic Monastery most likely means we are playing Jeskai Control, which means I kind of want to leave up this Spell Pierce, which we actually can. So I'm going to FOMO and ditch this into the Floodmaw. Get a counter on Mako, get an Edict counter on Mako, swing for 4. We've drawn multiple lands, not exactly what we want. I have this Spell Pierce. If they stock up on Spell Piercing, I'm Spell Piercing just about anything. They have Nomad, and we have drawn so many lands. It's actually kind of insane the number of lands we've drawn. I now have a Braid as well. Temporary lockdown? No. Sorry, not happening. Give me a draw spell here. Give me a draw 2. Let's just win this quickly. Give me a draw 2 here. Mako draws 1. Actually, I think that's lethal, isn't it? Then we just Edict our FOMO. Swing for 8. Easy. Alright, they are Jeskai Control, which means these are all going away. These come in. Well, I just got rid of those. I meant to bring in a Spell Pierce. I don't really want a Braid. I think I'd rather have Barrage. Bring in Barrages here. I don't super feel good about this, but I think it's okay. Yeah, that's good. I'm keeping this hand. I know this hand is greedy, but we're up a game, and I feel like keeping a hand. Oh my goodness, how many lands are in this list? Like, actually. Well, I'm going to play Mako a turn late. Just kind of sad. And they're probably going to have all the answers, but it is what it is. We'll have a lot of lands in play. We'll be able to do whatever we really want here. If they pop this Mako, they pop this Mako. Like, I can't do anything about it. I need to get this Prophecy Edict down. They could have Negate up. Like, they could have a bunch of things up. They scry top, which does not make me happy. We need to not overplay to this board. So I'm just going to Prophecy Edict, and then I'm going to chill. We hit a Soul Cauldron. Make a 2-2. Like I said, we don't want to overcommit. We know that they're playing Temporary Lockdown. So, like, if they lock down, then we just get to FOMO plus Mako and feel perfectly fine about it. If they don't, I might just not play anything. I'll probably FOMO. Just for a draw and 2 counters on Mako. If they don't lock down this turn. Yep. They go on top. There's a ViVi. We do not want to run ViVi into everything they have. No response is good for us, but again, we're just gonna kind of chill here. Get some aggro damage in, but then also just like wait on everything else that's happening. Because we can set up a ViVi turn. Like, there's a lot of stuff we can do here. Ill-time explosions. We expect that. We'll see what they discard. We might be able to just cycle this Mako and keep mine if they discard 4. And then we just have a 5-5, and I'm not upset about that. We'll see what they discard, though. Okay, so they're going to discard to 5. Sure. Like, there's no point in me trying to live around that. Alright. Considering exile Marauder, put a counter on ViVi. I'm going to ViVi and just cycle my Mako to get another counter off of Prophecy Edict. Make a 3-3. I mean, there's a good chance they have a way, or a 3-6. There's a good chance they have a way to get rid of it, but if they don't, we feel happy. Yep. Thundering Falls. I mean, sure. Let's get our 3rd ViVi online. Another shark. Put the counter on ViVi. I think I exile this ViVi too. Yep. Hey, so I don't know how to say this to you, but I expected that, and what I did is I kept a 3rd ViVi, but I'm not gonna tell you that right now. I'm gonna let you do some things. Yup. Elspeth, they're at 19. I don't think we're chucking a ViVi at 19. We're drawing a lot of lands here, team. I mean, there's a turn that we can kind of ViVi pop off, so I am just gonna chill. But I don't know if we can deal 19. I also think they have, like, removal spells in their hand now, so I really don't know if it matters. We'll see, though. We'll see what they play. Because, like, we have to go... I mean, okay, so there are ways that we can still get through this, but this is not one of them. I have one more turn to draw something to actually get me out if they give everything +1/+1. Which they should. Yeah. You should just swing for 8 here. I'm on a 1-turn clock. I have to draw here and see if I can actually hit the combo. I don't know if I can. I go to 4. I guess they could also just Lightning Helix, Lightning Helix. Those are the 2 cards in their hand. They're gonna Revelations. Oh, it doesn't matter. They just deal 4 damage to me, right? Boop, boop. Okay. Sure. Drew a lot of lands there. I still think we keep what we did there. I think we just drew a lot of lands. It's fine. Alright, I like this hand a lot if we draw a ViVi. In which case we are keeping. I don't have Spell Pierce turn 1, which is sad, but it is what it is. They haven't really been having turn 1 plays, so I'm not that concerned about it. Alright, now we have Spell Pierce online. We're probably just going to Winter Night Stories. Nope. We're going to Surveil. I don't want a second one. Are they just, like, full Jeskai control? Like, does this do nothing? There's a Tersa. I think we definitely play this. Leave up Spell Pierce. Discard, discard. There's our ViVi. If we draw Soul Cauldron, we can kind of get everything online that we want. I want to make them play another spell to deal with just Tersa. Okay. So, here's Soul Cauldron. Here's a mountain. Swing with Tersa. Oh, sure. I'm trying to craft this turn now. I mean, well, okay. Well, here's second ViVi. So, let's just play a ViVi. See what happens. Okay. So the point is, ViVi has to live for a turn with the mana that we have. But then we can... If this ViVi lives for a turn. Which it might not. Sure. ViVi did not live for a turn. I don't know if against control ViVi can live for a turn. I'm going to be very real. And I don't really want to play the second one. So I'm probably just Winter Night Stories in here. If I hit a land, am I down to Winter Night Stories plus Cauldron? Maybe? Or plus ViVi. Maybe I am? Second Cauldron. Let's swing for 3. I'm on Winter Night Stories. I'm gonna discard this FOMO. I'm gonna play this Canal, and now we have Spell Pierce, which makes me feel more comfortable to drop a ViVi. Plus, we have a FOMO in our bin now. And we have a negate. Okay. Play ViVi. Swing with Tersa. That spell can't be countered. Okay. Wait. I'm dumb. Oh, it's exiled. Right. Okay, they're exiled. I was like, I can Soul Cauldron ViVi, but it's exiled, so I can't Soul Cauldron ViVi. Ill-timed explosions, no. We're going to get a Voldarian Thrill Seeker on this Tersa. We're going to play a Prophecy Edict. Draw a card. I'm going to play this. We're going to play Winter Night Stories. We're going to draw a bunch. We're going to discard 2. We have Negate again. Obviously, I can't do anything if they tell me. If they play an uncounterable. Oh, no, they're dead. Alright, so I kind of got to do the combo, but it's just not with ViVi. So the point is, you can use ViVi to do this, but we're going to throw a Tersa at them instead. Alright, game 2. I want to throw a ViVi. I'm keeping this. I want to throw a ViVi. Please, game, let me throw ViVi. I'm not asking for that much. I just want to take a wizard and throw it at someone's face. There's ViVi. Be like mono green. Green blue. That's annoying. You ready to watch ViVi get countered and me cry? I play ViVi. You don't touch my ViVi. You leave it alone. Avatar. Oh, it's domain. Grr. Dragon Hunt. Auto pay. Get a ViVi counter. Discarding this Flood Maw. Just hit the Fenrir. Play Thundering Falls to turn everything on. Get a FOMO. Keep FOMO. Swing with ViVi. They're just gonna play... They're gonna play a Flood Pit. Okay, that's fine. You get your Flood Pit. Sure. Yep. They play High Noon. Okay. Game's about to get interesting. They can just crack High Noon and hit ViVi right now. So I need to be semi-smart about this. Alright. FOMO. Discarding... Is this an artifact? No. They're both enchantments. Discarding a Braid. Draw a second Cauldron. Play Verge. Swing. And turn. They don't have red mana for High Noon. Did I just realize that? Yes. Am I going to be upset when they play... Wow. That's an insane draw. Sure. I just got rid of this and then they... I mean, it's enchantment. Alright, we need enchantment removal. They're going to hit my Soul Cauldron. I'm going to play another one, right? Or am I playing Stories this turn? I think I'm just playing Stories this turn. Which then lets me discard 2. And we're actually just going to go Soul Cauldron Reef. To turn on FOMO. Play a Sanctuary. Swing. FOMO. Untap ViVi. Swing. Swing with ViVi again. Part of me wants to just make this Sanctuary a creature. I think we will. Present a 3/3, a 2/3, and a 3/6. They play Lockdown. Sure. What is your next play? Because, okay, if they play Origins again, it comes back. Reveal top card is a permanent, put it in your hand. Okay, but it is also a 4/4. Okay. Oh, there's Thrill Seeker. At this point, this is Graveyard. So if I play Thrill Seeker, make ViVi a 4/4, swing, They block, I'm fine with it. Yeah. I'm gonna make this a 4-4. Or a 5-5. Sorry, my fault. Oh, right, I'm dumb. I actually just screwed up. Because they... Play Winter Night Stories. Submit 0. Red. Red. I just totally misread. I forgot that they got rid of their High Noon when they played Lockdown. Swing. We're gonna throw a Sanctuary at them this time, by the way. Sanctuary taps itself to hit you for 5 in the face. I could have thrown a wizard if I was paying attention, but I wasn't paying attention. Alright. So, again, Floodmaws are gone. Spell Pierce in, Negate in. Well, we obviously are mulliganing that. We're keeping this, and I'm ditching a land. I'm not even joking. Oh, this is actually really bad. This is all red if we don't hit a mountain, or... Oh, if we don't hit a mountain or an island, we are in trouble. I forget how the verges work sometimes, and it puts us in a bad spot. Can you surveil graveyard? No? Okay. Well, that sucks. I'm gonna play this Mako. I'm gonna hope and pray that I draw. I have 2 land draws next turn. They're gonna High Noon me off bat, sure. I don't really care that much. I want that on top. I'm gonna play FOMO. I'm going to throw this Edict in the bin. Put a counter on Mako. Swing. We're probably playing ViVi next turn. I mean, High Noon does hurt the ViVi plan, but it is what it is. They're gonna just Origins. Sure. Origins, make a 4-4. Get a land. I'm just gonna play ViVi. No, I'm just gonna chill. Like, fine. Add 2 green mana. Yep. I think it's funny that this took so long for people to realize it's a good card. Sure. Play Ultima. I like cry on the inside. Gonna play FOMO. Get rid of Glacial Dragon Hunt. Draw a Tursa. Negate whatever the next spell is. It's 9 creature spell. I almost said hello like an annoying person. Play a Tursa. What am I missing in this bin? Like a land? We're gonna just discard an Edict again. Swing. I trade with your Fenrir any day of the week. Sure. I don't have Negate this turn. I cry. It's game over, by the way. Is it? What's in their bin right now? There's not much. It's actually not a horrible spot to be in for us. Play this. Do I have Associate in the bin already? I do. Okay. We'll leave this on top then. Play FOMO. Discard this Mako. Draw Winter Night Stories. We're not going to swing, obviously, because they have Yuna. Problem is now, if I negate an enchantment, they just get it back with Yuna, right? So, like, here's the big... Oh, I can't even counter. What? Alright, whatever. I can see. Oh, because they counters creature spells, right. Negate's not even good in this matchup. I'm dumb. Get rid of negates. Bring in Unable to Scream, actually. Oh, yeah. Okay. I mean, High Noon is High Noon, right? I have to mulligan this hand, even though I don't want to. We'll keep this hand. Yeah, we'll keep this hand. Assume we hit a blue source. off of either FOMO or 2 draws. If they just drop High Noon on 2, I just cry. We're gonna play Edict here. Put a counter on Mako. We could just play ViVi next turn and then FOMO the turn after. They have High Noon again. They've drawn High Noon every game. Play Sanctuary, play a ViVi. Swing. Get lost, sure. Opponent has all of the answers. Keep ViVi on top. FOMO. FOMO discards this mountain. Draws ViVi. Crack a map, because I can. Dragon Hunt in the bin. Put that here. Swing for 5. Opponent has 1 spell, place Fenrir. I'm probably Dragon Hunting Fenrir, by the way. Am I? No, I'm not. If they wanna... I mean, I'm not gonna let them trade, right? I'm just gonna do this. I swing for 5. Yep. Ultima, I cry, and I concede. No, they're just playing Overlord. Okay. I'm just gonna Dragon Hunt your Overlord. Like, I've never felt more honest about just doing this. I should do this, so if they have Spell Pierce, I get around it. ViVi gets a counter. Draw a card. Discard. Winter Night Stories. Hit your Flood Pit. Get a counter on Mako. Put another counter on ViVi. Swing for 8. Leave up Spell Pierce for next turn and hope that it's good enough. It's not, but I can just Sanctuary them. Sanctuary. Hit you in the face with Sanctuary. Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. I am doing all this right before actual wedding stuff gets started, and I have to finish this video because I have to actually leave and go to wedding stuff. And we did have a 3rd game planned. Like, I was queued for a 3rd game, and I had to sit and opponent just timering me for 20 minutes. So, sorry I only got 2 videos on this deck, but this deck is interesting. I want to look into it more. I think after rotation, this deck could actually be really, really interesting. Just throwing things with Thrill Seeker, either off of Soul Cauldron or off of backup, is actually really, really funny to me. Like always, if you enjoyed, please like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends and family, and let's have a good time. I forgot I was ending the video. See you guys. Have a great day.